This is Weston with the RRW Ranch. What's in my bull riding bag? First thing you'll notice about this is it's the best smell on planet Earth. I don't know why no one's not made a candle of it yet. Okay? So first of all, we got the wound care kit. We've had to use that once or twice. And that's my, what is it, first aid kit. That's all I got.
First aid kit, that's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got my helmet. It's just a Bowler helmet that we just bought, and it works all right. I'm still a little sane, so I guess it's doing its job. Now, we got my rodeo pants. Obviously, you don't want to get your good pants dirty because you got people like your mom and your grandma that like to yell at you a lot. So, I got my bull riding pants, and they've already been sold once or twice from previous incidents that led to having to buy the wound care kit. So, and then we got my bull riding boots. It always helps to have your spurs already on the pair of boots so you don't have to go putting your boots on and everything. And you just got your standard bull riding spurs they got a slight bent and slight twist to them. And I got some Texas Gut Richer spurs on there. I like the thinner ones, they seem to help a lot better. And I got my vest. It's the only vest I've ever had, and it seems to work pretty good. I ain't never had to change it. I got my patches on here from other things. Alright, moving on. We'll see what's in this side pocket. The one key to bull riding, I think you only need. We ain't sponsored by it, but this is the best stuff on planet Earth. It's called BioFreeze. If you got an ache, you won't feel it after the first rub. I'll put lots of this and stuff on. You won't feel it anymore, that's for sure. And you got some ibuprofen and some antibiotic ointment, and, stuff like that. Some extra leather strings and other junk. Now moving on. We got my main chaps I wear, which my colors right now are red and gold. So that's what I wear. These were my Aunt Cheryl's old chaps, and I keep them in there just for a backup. I used to wear them, but I got my own colors, so that's what I wear now. Now we'll move on to my rope bag. It's got everything you need to pretty much ride a bull. This is American right-handed rope. I don't think anybody should be riding with them Brazilian because I don't know, them ain't cool. I ain't Brazilian. I don't know why you want to ride with them. This is that's a set of bells on here. They're just pretty standard. Ain't nothing special to it. And then coming in here, we got some. This is what you put on your rope to make your glove sticky. I don't even know if I can open it because it's currently sealed shut. But this is what I use, and it's gonna open. It's a little sticky, but you ain't got to worry about your hand coming out. This is some black labeled rosin. I can't even remember the site you can get it from, but I bought it out of Cody Hart Bull Riding School for $25, and let me tell you something. That's the real stuff. You don't want your hand coming out. That's what you're gonna use. And you gotta have your hand in your rope to ride the bulls, so why not buy it? Coming in here, this is my bull riding glove. I got this custom made from Tiffany Glove Co. And they're pretty good gloves for what you get, and I mean, it's just a glove at the end of the day. So, but they're pretty comfortable. And beside that, I got my mouthpiece that keeps all my teeth in my mouth. So it might be a little dirty, but it's only in there for a couple seconds, so it ain't gonna matter much. And of course, I got my initials on my hand, and of course that's got enough rosin probably last a person forever. But I just keep putting more on there because it's something to do, you know. We got some sports tape. That's to wrap all your wrists so your wrists don't feel like it's gonna fall off after you get off. And maybe tape your glove if you want, but I don't tape my glove no more. Take my boots once or twice. They got a big old hole in them. I had a big old leak in them last time we did that, but yeah. And then you got your standard rock rosin. This is what I used to use, but me and Dad thought it wasn't sticky enough. So well, it's when we got that black labeled rosin right there, and I'll tell you what site I got it from, but I just can't remember. He told me the site when I bought it off him, but this is your standard rock rosin. You know, I guess for them people that don't know nothing about no bull riding, what you do with this is, go up there.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take that little bitty rock piece, and you slam it up against your gate like that. You put it all down your rope. That makes it real sticky like, but we thought it wasn't sticky enough because it really wasn't. I mean, it wouldn't show up on you. I mean, some people use it, but those are the people that don't like to win. So then we got your wire brush. This is what you're gonna use to, after you get done riding your bull, or even before, you take your wire brush and clean off that old rosin. We'll even show you how to re-rosin your rope here in a minute. You just scrape all that old mud off, anything that's on there, because you know your rope gets slung around quite a bit on the ground. And clean your handholds out. This pad right here, I think it's just to make your hand more comfortable. Not too sure what serves its use, but I think it makes your hand more comfortable. And it kind of does whenever you get them bony bulls. But I do need a new one. I got a big old twist in mine, but it still rides good enough for right now. We'll show you how to re-rosin your rope here. So what you're gonna do is if you got rosin like mine, you're gonna take your, first you gotta get it off. That's the main part. What you're gonna do with this stuff here is you're gonna peel it back. Man, that's some stout stuff. That dude wasn't joking around when he made this stuff. Alright. Get a little hairy every now and then, you think. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna heat this up right. You know, my lighter might have rosin in it. Nope, there we go. You're gonna take your lighter, heat this stuff up like so. Make sure you heat it up real good till you get a good little pull in there. And you're gonna drip it onto your glove, just like that. I'd start out with a little bit, because a little bit of this stuff can go quite a ways. You're gonna come over here. You're just gonna, first of all, you're just gonna smear it down your bull rope, both sides. With this stuff, I've come to find if you really warm it up, like that, your hand will slide for a minute, but if you really warm it up and let it set for about 30 seconds or so, kind of let it cool down a little bit on your bull rope, and then kind of take your glove and heat it up on your glove a little bit. It really gets more sticky if you let it set that first time. Because if you do that right there, go ahead and Warm it up a little bit, because like I said, it's going to be a little sticky at first, or a little slippery at first. Let it warm up for a couple seconds, and you go back there and warm it back up. That's going to be sticky. We'll show you that here in a minute after we let it sit. Also help if you take up your lighter and heat that initial rosin up. You don't want to burn your bull rope. Just a tad bit to heat that initial rosin up. Helps a lot. So now we let that rosin set a little bit. You come back in here with your glove. You just warm it up a little bit, like so. And that's gonna become sticky.
Sticky.
Just like that. You know, I guess your first key to bull riding is you gotta have your hand on the rope to ride it, right? So that means getting something that's gonna stay in there a little better. That's how it's gonna be. And if you come on here to your rope, kind of warm up your handhold a little bit, I'll show you what kind of wrap I used to take on a bull. So you come up here and you get into your rod a little bit. I like to, a lot of people for whatever way they want this hyper, I like to lay that first initial tail right in front of that. Seems a lot more comfortable to me. And take it, you're just gonna leave a little bit of bubble on that hand, because whenever that bull blows out of there, it's gonna cinch it tight. So if you have it real tight against your hand, he blows out of there, it's gonna be really eating on your hand a lot. So you leave not a big bubble, just enough, about like that right there, and you come back in. If I maybe put a twist like that in it, a little twist, and that holds it real good right there. And when he comes out of there, it'll go ahead and suck that bubble down, so that it won't be eating on your hand so bad whenever you get in there. See what I'm saying? And that's what I usually like to take on a bull. And it does pretty good for me. So that's how you rosin your rope up. Everything about these vests are real good. You take a big shot. I've been stepped on in the chest before, and I never even noticed it till I watched the video. That's how good that is. So this vest right here, it's a matchy set with my chaps over here, but I think I'm gonna switch to pink and gold. I seen that and I like that color. Next rope I buy, I do believe I'm gonna buy a mush tail. People probably don't know what that is, but that'll be the next one I buy. And this is that rosin, like I was telling you again, that black labeled rosin. If you're looking for some rosin that you don't want your hand coming out of, that's the stuff. You know, we was up there at that bull riding school, like I said, up in Arkansas, and there were some girls riding up there with this rosin, and this is what made us buy it. They was riding their bull, and when they got jerked out of there, their glove was still tied into their rope, and they didn't even come out. They had to run it back under the pins and get their ropes off. That's how sticky that stuff was. And that's what made us buy it, because that's what keeps your hand in there, and that's what's gonna make you stay on your bull, because it's gonna be awful hard to ride one without a rope, I think, anyway. But I think that's everything, and that's my bull riding bag. That's everything I need to ride, though. And obviously got your strings, tie your boots on with, because boots come off, you're in some troubles. Explain my bells, because we forgot. A lot of people might be thinking they're just for noise or whatever, but there's a real reason behind having bells. Yeah, the noise is cool and everything, but actually what this does is help weight down the rope for the bullfighters. Whenever you get off, that rope will come off and the bullfighters don't have to go up there and jerk it off. So with these weights, it'll pull your rope off for you. That's what the actual meaning of the bells are for. Thanks for watching. This is Weston Foster, and I look forward to seeing you at the next rodeo.
Make a video.
She didn't know what you were doing with
I
it.
wasn't hearing a straight word. I don't know what.
Okay, let's go.
I know what you're saying.
He's leaving home. Sad story. No truck, no life ambitions, just leaving. She's still back there. What is he gonna do with that?
Leaving home. That's what you're thinking.
That's what she's thinking, I think.
This is Wes. Okay, hold on.
I get edit out anything.
Okay.
What's in your bull riding bag?
Bull riding bag. And we got a first peek. That's not the right zipper. We already got thumbs off the back. Standard rock rosin.
Hello, babe. Are you riding?
To be a legend bull riding, but then he had me. So I just got even better. He thought he was good, and he just didn't turn out being good. We got your standard.
He just produces legends.
Yeah, aka me. Some people use it, but those are the people that don't like to win. I don't know, them ain't cool. I ain't Brazilian. I guess your first key to bull riding is you gotta have your hand on the rope to ride it, right? So that means getting something that's gonna stay in there a little better. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be.
Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell.